Triple E EDC back again with another EDC video. This is the Andar Wallets Griffin model, and this was provided by the manufacturer to me, so that means two specific things. One is that this you must be assumed to be one of the best quality control versions they've ever done of this wallet, and two, that I have an affiliate link below here in the comment, or below here in the description. If you choose to buy this wallet, go ahead and use that affiliate link. That helps me, helps the channel, and helps cover a lot of the giveaways I do. I do a lot of giveaways on this channel. That being said, I have made a pledge on this channel that I will not review products where they require strings attached or require me to say good things. I let them know up front. I will let my viewers know what's good, what's bad, and whether I recommend it overall. I may or may not recommend it, and I will provide the link regardless. So just know that I'm not going to be swayed, at least to the best of my ability, by the fact that this was provided by the manufacturer. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is good about this wallet. So first of all, this is a $49 wallet, which is a pretty good price. It is probably not as good of a deal as the $55 that I saw on the other model that that you see another video of on my channel, which is the Apollo. There's a couple more features on this wallet than this wallet, but this is more of a minimalist wallet, and we're going to review it as such. This is a $49 wallet. It comes in a couple different colors. It comes in black, it comes in dark brown, it comes in saddle brown, which is this color, and it comes in this olive gray color. So one of the things that I love about this wallet is the leather. This is full grain leather, which is the best leather you can buy, other than the shell cordovan leather, which is actually horsehide. So as far as cow leather goes, this is one of the best leather, or the best leather you can buy, full grain leather, and it is a specific type of full grain leather that is very similar to Horween's Chrome XL. This is a Crazy Horse saddle leather. And you can see that the type of leather that this is it'll redistribute oils in the leather, and will show some marks when you bend it or crease it or scratch it. So you can see that here. You can see it much more readily here. You can see the oils moving around and the colors changing in the saddle brown than you can in the olive gray. So if you get the olive gray color or the saddle brown color, you'll have differing results with the amount of color variation in the way the oils interact. So you can see that if I scratch it like that, it will show the difference in color, but then you can redistribute the oils and the scratch is gone. So, that's one of the things I love about this leather. It's this really, really nice leather, and they definitely did a good selection with the leather. So another thing that I like about this wallet is the fact that it holds quite a few cards for the fact that it's a minimalist wallet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the number of pockets here. They have one pocket on the outside, one pocket on the left side of the inside, two pockets right here, and an ID slot on the outside. So several pockets. Let's go ahead and take a look at the number of cards that it holds. They say it holds 1 to 8 cards. I actually fit 10 fairly comfortably in here, although it doesn't close quite as well as it does when it has 8 cards. One thing to note as I'm loading the cards in, I've got 2 cards there, is that these are unembossed cards. What that means is there is no raised lettering like you would have on your name on a credit card, so credit cards will be slightly thicker. Let's go ahead and put these in. We've got 6 cards in so far, and let's go ahead and get 2 more on the outside. So we're putting 2 cards in each slot. There are 5 slots, and you've got this ID window right here, and we're going to go ahead and put 2 cards in the ID window. Okay, so you can see it is a little bit it doesn't sit closed here, which is probably why they say it holds 8 cards better than it holds 10. But if you're going to be sitting on your wallet or you're going to have it in your pocket, it's going to look like this with 10 cards in it, and it is going to be totally fine. So let's go ahead and look at the money clip. The money clip is a great feature of this wallet. One of the things I love about it, we're going to take some cash, we're going to put it in, and we're going to see how thick this wallet gets, filled with cash and cards right here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bills in here and 10 cards. this is how thick it is with that. Let's go ahead and take a look at an XM18, Endura XM18 for thickness. And you can see this is slightly thicker than an XM18 when it is full with 10 cards and cash. So one thing to note is that when you have this one full and this one full, this is about the size of an XM18 when it has the same amount of cards. This is a little thicker. That is because, I believe, of the way this is designed right here, this sandwich. So if you pull cards out, let's say you pull 2 out here, 1 here, here we go. So this, I believe, is going to be, it's going to be about the same. So if you use it as designed with 8 cards, it will be about the same thickness as the Apollo, which is the same thickness as the Endura XM18. But it does fit 10 if you need to. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other features of this wallet. I'll go ahead and load it back up with 10, just so we can be consistent. Oh, putting them in the wrong pockets. And right here. Okay, so we've got 10 cards back in this wallet. And so one thing that I love about the money clip here is that you can it gives you a really easy bill selector. And when you have an easy bill selector, that allows you to go ahead and select the bill you're gonna use. You know, you can put some pressure on here and then pull this out, and the rest of your bills pretty much stay in place. So, you know, everything else is still pretty much in place. You get some slight movement, you push it down, you're good. So I think that's a great feature of this. It allows you to more easily see your bills, I think. Also, if you know what order your bills are in, you can sit here and select your bills if you don't want to flash what type of money you have. I tend to put my lower bills on the outside so I don't have to flash what money I have, and then you can go ahead and only show the bills you want to show and pull that money out without other people seeing. If you have a bifold wallet that you have to open up, people are going to see everything you have in there as you flip through it. So that's definitely a plus here, is that it provides for a little bit more security in that regard. Also, this is an RFID blocking wallet, which means that all the cards that are on the inside of the wallet should not be susceptible to being stolen by, I guess, by airway methods. So RFID blocking is definitely a plus these days, especially if you have cards with a smart chip. I think a lot of those smart chipped and other types of cards are susceptible to RFID hacking, and so having RFID blocking is a great thing. So other than that, one of the great things that I like about this wallet is this ID window. So the ID window gives really easy access to your card. I will say that there are pluses and minuses to using this ID window the way that I use it. I use it a specific way, but I really like it this way, and so I'm going to say this as a plus. Generally what I'll do is I'll put my ID on the outside, and I flip it over so that only the back is showing, because I don't necessarily want to show everyone my ID. And then underneath my ID I've got a card, and so what I do is I have my ID ready for somebody if they need it, and if they don't need my ID, if they want a card for shopping, I can really easily push this out right here, grab the card underneath, and give it to the clerk. The other thing you can use this for is if you put your credit card on top, and this is an even better way to use it, but I just don't like putting my credit cards on top. If you put your credit card on top, then when you pull this out of your pocket, you're going to want to cover it, obviously, so people aren't stealing your numbers, but you can very easily slide out your card, have your ID right underneath, give this to the clerk can take a quick look at your ID, give this back to you, and you slide this back in, and you don't even have to open your wallet for any of that, which I think is a great thing. You don't have to flash exactly how much cash you have, you don't have to flash any of your other cards. They're only seeing those two, which I think is a pretty great thing. So all of that I think is the great on this wallet. As far as the drawbacks on this wallet, there's a couple of things. One is the stitching is good. I would say better than average, but not great. That means that over time, you know, I do have some worry that the stitching will come loose, at least in the corners or some areas. And so I'm a little bit concerned about long-term durability, which leads me into my concern about warranty. They've got a 1-year warranty on this. I don't think the stitching will give out before the 1-year warranty, but I do think that the fact that they have a 1-year warranty with stitching that isn't really, you know, lifetime use proof isn't the best, but obviously this isn't the highest end wallet either, where you're spending $400 on a wallet and you know, you plan on using it for the rest of your life. This is going to be a wallet that lasts you. It's pretty good quality, but I don't think it's going to be, you know, the end-all wallet for the rest of your life. Another thing that I think is a little bit of a drawback on this is that RFID blocking, while, you know, the wallet has a rigid form, due to the cards that are sort of mended into the structure of the wallet. So if you look, you take these cards out, right? The wallet here has a semi-rigid structure. Here, you take these cards out. And it's a semi-rigid structure, and so there's some lining built into this for RFID blocking. You do not get RFID blocking on the outside of this. I believe you don't get RFID blocking on here. You may, because if you reach inside, there's some lining in here that where it's possible you may get some RFID blocking here, but you definitely aren't going to get any here because these are exposed. So that's definitely one of the drawbacks of keeping a card on the outside of the wallet, is that those cards might not be protected, and that's what I was alluding to earlier. Another thing is that, as I alluded to earlier, scratches and every bump and brush are going to show on this. That is the type of leather this is. However, like I just showed you, you can rub those away as you redistribute the oils inside the leather, and I think it gives it a nice worn-in look over time. Now, it's not as big of a deal on here, but you'll see that, you know, if you have a wallet like this, here, you can see there's scratches here. This is saddle brown leather. This one is available in saddle brown, and you can see it'll go away, and the more I do this, the more it will go away, but you know, you're going to have that issue where, you know, if you choose a lighter color like this, where all this stuff is going to show, and, you know, as you can see, it does go away, it does go away, it does go away, but it is going to show, and some of these creases sort of stay. So I love that. I love that lived-in look, but there are going to be plenty of people who do not like that look at all, and it's just something to be aware of. If you are that type of person, I would suggest looking into, you know, one of the Ridge wallets or something like that. You know, because most leather is going to do that. But if you're a leather wallet person, you know, this Andar wallet is, or the Griffin model here is a great wallet. I will say that of the two here that they provided me, I did prefer this one. I'll do a separate video talking about the two, but there are going to be plenty of people that are going to appreciate this design more. And this is more of a purely, as to which one you like, is more of a purely, you know, partially aesthetic, partially, you know, based on your use preferences. And so, you know, I think you'll find the video that I have accompanying this, differentiating the two, to be helpful. And hopefully, if you choose to buy this wallet, which I think there are plenty of people that this wallet's perfect for, you'll use the affiliate link below. But overall, I would say I'm fairly impressed with this wallet. I do like it. I would recommend it. Like I said, I prefer this model, the Apollo, to the Griffin, but I do like both of them, and I would recommend both of them. Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly impressed. For one of the first products that was provided by the manufacturer on the channel, definitely pretty impressed by it. I have been contacted by a couple other manufacturers, so you may see some stuff coming up on the channel. But I have a feeling that there will be some wallets or some EDC items that don't get as good of a reviews. This one does deserve a good review. A little bit of a ramble there, but thank you guys for watching so much. If you choose to buy the wallet, definitely use the affiliate link, like I said. And thank you so much for watching.